I am alive and living and not dying, which is awesome. You don't want to die, guys. That's some life wisdom right there. Don't die. Just don't perish. Not perishing is a very good thing. Yeah. Okay. So, what we gonna do then? Don't you fucking get lemon with me, cunt. What you gonna fucking do? Just go on. See that I'm live. I am live, aren't I? Of course I'm live. I can fucking see myself being live. Just like that. Go to the live section, and there I am. And let's go. If you're feeling generous, consider buying me a coffee at Good Evening Paolo. This address. Dang. Do a little bit of a peanut in it, bruv. Just like that. And we are done for the stream setup. Yep. Yo, how are you doing, Paolo? What was your scent of the day? I think I'm gonna make my scent of the day, of the week, like every day. Not every night. Night is varied. What is off is that I'm a bit tipsy. That's all. I drunk a little. I drank a little, sorry. And now I'm a bit off in that I'm a bit tipsy. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna make my scent of the week. Following your advice, is I'm gonna wear a Zaro prom for the entirety of this week. I might even do it alternating. Like 1 week I'm gonna wear all different stuff, and another week I'm gonna wear all Azzaro. It really just depends on what happens. But yeah, it's been a really nice time. Mingling with my lovely modern bottle of Azzaro. It's not really off or neutered or what vintage heads will have you say. Like, it is 100% different. I have the vintage mini over here, and I can say with absolute certainty that, well, it is different. I don't really prefer one over the other. Like, they're both really nice, and like, that modern is so much cheaper. Why not just get the modern? What's going on, Dushan? Zdravo, zdravo. What was your scent of the day? What's your scent of the night? I'm always curious what you guys are wearing. Yes. Curious, and curiouser. That is what I'm trying to find out and have a conversation with you guys. Well, yeah, you could say that, but honestly, it's mostly just a matter of times changing. The modern Azzaro Peron is what's available, and so I don't see why it's any worse. It's just different. Like, I don't see why you need to spend that much more for some degraded materials. And Taya Silver Sprayer is the Shan scent of the night, and he's saying it's a wow scent that is not to be confused with oops wow, which is a different scent altogether. Thank you for the like, Dushan, by the way. Oh, really, we're doing the okay, sure. Yeah, sure. I'll take on the Devgilev or the Diagilev, whatever you want to call me. I'll just take it. My name is not Mitsuko Bob. Hello, how are you doing? My name is Dev. It shows up on the channel name. It's Dev. The handle is Dev PPP, but my name is Dev. I think I made it remarkably clear that my name is not Mitsuko. While I do enjoy that perfume, it's just seeing you hop in and say it with no context or introduction whatsoever. No high dev train, fist bump, nothing like that, bro. You just kind of barged in here and said Mitsuko, which, like, hey, I respect the confidence. Pull up to the club like, what up? I got a big, yeah, and yeah. He does not say it's Devtsuko, and like I'm just not stopping him because I don't really mind it. If he wants to do it, then sure. I just, hey, it's all right. Fourth dimensional is also a bit, nah. It's they're different, The material's kind of degraded. I'm if you know James from Les Odorants, the podcast Les Odorants. He's a big, modern isn't really any worse than the vintage, and I really do find myself aligning with that kind. I don't really see, I don't really see anything that, like what Ifra is doing is wrong in particular. It's just, it's just the reality of life, which I accept. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if you would like to tell me your scent of the day, scent of the night, what have yous, I am more than interested in hearing them. And just to show you guys, how the Azzaro bottle is doing. By the way, the onesie is very hot. I'm just doing this to entertain. The Azzaro bottle, I'm going to say it in American style because it's Azzaro, okay? The Azzaro bottle is doing fine, I guess. I don't know if there's a dent or if I'm just shaking it to appear as if it's a dent, but it's still very, very nice. I really don't see why you would like hate on this. It's still got that incredibly classical scent profile about it, which, like, go ahead, do this, get this. Sure, it's a bit fresher, but use more of it. Get the fuck off bottle of 200 mLs. And yeah, wafts from the lofts. It wafts from the loft. Also, big proponents of the modern bottle. Yugen also wore the modern bottle to work. It's just I don't really see any reason to slag this off. But I really do see that there's something different with the vintage Mini, though I don't really see it as better. It is markedly, there is a marked difference. Yeah, there is. Scent of the day for Dushan was the Aventus 2020 batch. I really don't see it's like any like batch variation. I think it's just a myth. Like, I don't know. I don't believe in the batch variation thing. Whatever. It's that's all. I think it's a bunch of hoey. It's a bunch of hoey right there. I really like the word hoey. Hoey. It's a very 40s word, hoey. Hoey. It's actually leather jardin, not jardin leather. If I am, if I'm not wrong. I don't know. I think what you people call batch variation, from natural ingredients is just Creed actively replacing the dosages of their ingredients. Yeah, that's all. I really just think like they are changing the ingredients. It's not like you know kind of these change by themselves. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I mean, not to mention the fact that I'm not buying any creeds. I'm just not buying into the batch variation thing. Like, sure, the original bottles were better than the modern bottles, but I think it has more to do with the formulation rather than any batch variation. Call me, I don't know. Well, again, it's not that I also like. First of all, I'm really not a big vintage guy. I'm just saying I don't think it's a batch thing. I think it's a formulation thing. And again, I'm not saying it's oh they complied with the IFRA thing. It's more like they they wanted to cut costs. If you pick up what I'm putting down, At the end of the day, they're a business. They wanted some cashola. They wanted some cheddar. You feel me? They wanted a little bit of that moolah, that the money, the cheddar. So they just they cut down on the ingredients and that enlarged the margin even more. I'm not saying that they're evil for doing that. They're just a business. They took their money, and that's that. Yeah. Uh, whew. We're getting some more people in right now, which is awesome. If you are willing to reveal yourself in the chat, you are more than welcome to. Uh, I do also appreciate the lurkers. Sometimes my family lurks in my streams. I don't know when that happens. Large Marge. Oh boy, you're gonna get in some big trouble for saying that. I'm not sleeping like now. I'm just a little tired. With 5 viewers, I mean, I think we need like 5 active viewers. Oh, there we go. Zdravo, Juro, zdravo. How are you doing, my man? What's your scent of the day? What was your scent of the day? What is your scent of the night? I'm always curious on that. What you guys are doing. I really have no idea who Joanna is. But if you want to go and leave for Joanna's stream, go ahead and do it. I'm not forcing anyone to stay here. I'm so lovely with my personality and being this dollar store super Jacob, that I really do appreciate anyone here who's just hanging out and speaking out in chat about what they like, and in general just disagreeing with me. I really enjoy when people don't share the same opinion as me, because that gives me something to work with. It gives me a little bit of a back and forth, you know. Déclaration eau de toilette. I have not smelled it. I have not. I should. I just haven't. So I really can't comment on if I myself find it good or not. Yeah. That's good. Brothers is we're not like. I mean, if you want to call it brothers, that's fine. I'm just I don't feel it that way. Whatever. Yes. What should we do now? I think we can slowly start the Scent of the Night talent show. As for the mini bottle, I say we go with let's see. There is. It is, of course, Bob. I'm very self-absorbed. I don't like when people talk about other people. But yes, we have this. It's Tabac Doré from Bartnikov, and I mean it's awesome. We're just gonna have this be here, as you can see. It's way darker in real. The camera and the lighting doesn't really do the color justice, but even though it's definitely not, all natural, it's still very evocative of this scent itself. Very, very good, this Tabac Doré. I think what we're gonna do first of all, let's go ahead and read Jodo's comment. He says it's Elena's tribute to Odames, in my opinion, but I am getting hints of Chanel number 19 in it as well. Yeah, I mean, sure, it's whatever. I have no idea where he is. It's on a, you see my stream, you join in or not, basis. You can ask him, him this question yourself. So, excuse me. We're going to pull out the remaining 3 from, say it with me, the Decan bag of doom. We got Pure Curcuma by Evanescence. We got that's a Salt and Pasha right there. It's number 4. What's number 4? It is Dewania. And the last one, Benga Rouge. That is our lineup for today. Let me read it out for you guys once again. It is Tabac Doré headlining the big boy bottle category. We got Cuir Curcuma by Evanescence. We have Dewania by Salon Pasha. And we have Benga Rouge by Papillon Artisan Perfumes, which is headed by, Elizabeth Moores, Liz Moores, and whatever you want to call her. Yeah, those are your options. And yeah, we're just gonna have a chat or something. We have 1 vote for, for Benga Rouge. Man, you sometimes you should think about what you're saying, Dushan. Like, I don't know, like I know you don't mean ill by typing it, but it's a little inappropriate, it's I don't know how to say it, man. It makes me a little uncomfortable when you say that. That's all really. Like feel free to, I don't know. It's just something I feel. You don't have to like act on it. I mean, I know she can't hear you, but it's still a little nasty. I don't know. It's just I'm a little uncomfortable with that, man. I don't like people objectifying women on my stream. You want to do it, with someone else? Go ahead. I don't talk about women in a respectful way. Like, I don't know, if you want to say, like, I would like to date with or something, or, I love, that's great, but the F, or just the GILF word in general, just does not sit right with me. I'm sorry, man. The other options, excluding Tabac Doré, still in the running, by the way, are Cuir Curcuma by Evanescence, Dewania by Salon Pasha, and Benga Rouge by Papillon. That's all. Listen, Bob, you do whatever you want. I'm not part of that group of men. I'm a very vulnerable, kind of sensitive, soft soul, if you want to do it, let's say it like that. I'm a very modern man, I'm a bit of more of a vulnerable kind of metrosexual. You can see the long, flowing, luscious locks and all that. I don't like talking about women like that. I don't like. If you enjoy doing it, then by all means, just I don't like seeing it. That's all. If I would appreciate if you'd make a bit of effort to not do it in this chat. I'm not. It's not binding. It's not binding. It's just something I don't really feel comfortable seeing. And you can call me like a triggered millennial or a triggered Zoom Gen Z or something. That's just how I feel. So yeah, again, Tabac Doré, Cuir Curcuma, Deonia, and Bengal Rouge. These are your options. These are your options. Beautiful is a very nice word. Beautiful is a very nice word. More beautiful, less kind of, sexual, sensual, sexual, hot thing. It's not Delina. I don't have Delina. Delina is a Parfum de Mali release, which is bad. Okay? I'm talking about Deonia, which is a release by Solon Pasha, which while I'm not not the fondest of, is still a respectable release, okay? Again, it's not Delina, it's Deonia. Different perfume all together. So are you still going to vote for Deonia or not? Okay, so with this, our scoreboard looks like this. We have one vote for Bengal Rouge. We have one vote for Cuir Curcuma. And 0 votes for Tabac Doré. And 0 votes for Deonia. Certainly is an interesting perfume, this Deonia. It's just, I'm not really big. It's not Delinia, it's Dewa. Wa. Dewania. Dewania. Is that still your vote? Or are you just being a little jokester? Are you being a little mischievous there, Bob? So yes, is it Dewania or is it something else? It's with a Y, but at this point we're just getting into the small stuff. It's fine. You can spell it with an I instead. Yeah, so is that your final answer? Are you locking it in? Bobo, Bobbio, Bobbiono, is that your final answer? Is that what you are locking in? Are you locking in Solon Pasha's Dewania? Or are you just making it a little funny, jokey, because it sounds like Delina? Okay. I know it's okay, okay? I know it's kind of hard to go out of the retirement house and kind of, talk with youngsters who are not your caretakers. I know it can be hard, Bob. Okay. So, that makes it a deadlock with the following 3 fragrances. We got Cuir Curcuma by Evanescence, which is Paolo's vote. We have Bengal Rouge, which is Dushan's vote. And we have Deonia by Bobo, that is his vote. So, it's not by Bobo, it's by Solon Pasha, but Bobbio did lock in that answer. It does not mean all 3 of them, Paolo. You don't get to decide the rules, okay? I will only subject myself to that olfactory torture and a sensory assault if I get enough money. if I get enough money. Because I'm not monetizing the stream heavily. Okay. Okay, boys, we have ourselves a winner. It's the winner and new Scent of the Night Talent Show World Champion Queer Curcuma. Jeez. I'll make this both my scent of the night and my bed scent, because I do want to get rid of these evanescent samples, so I'll have a more fun experience with myself. So I'll get to how curcuma smells like, but first we'll do a little bit of small kind of recaps on how the losers smell. So, Bartnikov's Tabac Doré, it got 0 votes, but honestly, it's a very nice release. I do prefer what Bartnikov does to what Arij does. It's a very full-bodied. I'm talking about Tabac Doré right now. So, it's a very full-bodied and textured kind of tobacco and a bit of chocolate in it, but it's not like super kind of mousse like, or melted chocolate. It's more like a kind of broken, maybe a little dark chocolate, but it's overall very kind of syrupy in its consistency, at least in the start. It gets more watery warm, watery as in like tea and leaf like warmth as it dries down. But Tabac Doré is incredible, and I will very much enjoy these 10 mils. So that's Tabac Doré. And now we will talk about loser number 2. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing? If you don't mind, we do like to hear what people have been wearing for their scent of the day and scent of the night, if it is currently nighttime for you. Yeah. So, going on to the losers bracket, number 2 is Bengal Rouge, which is a very zingy honey fragrance. The zinginess, the kind of ginger zinginess, ginger-like, I don't know if it's ginger, really gives this a kind of biscuit as in cookie-like feeling, at least on smelling from Denki Atomizer. It's a very, very nice release. My favorite from Papillon, actually, this Bengal Rouge. I also prefer it over Shalimar, which is a very controversial opinion, but it's one I still kind of, stick by. And then, for our final loser, is Solomon Pasha's Dewania, which is a very... It's a very confusing kind of thick... It's a thick, slightly boozy, like very slightly, maybe I'm imagining it, kind of jammy, red oud is how I would describe it. It's a little red on camera, you can see it. It's not one of my favorites, but it is still a Solomon Pasha, which I respect and kind of see the Pasha odd, the connecting kind of character that it's in most, if not all, of Solomon Pasha's compositions that I've smelled from the little Denki, less than 1 ml, less than even, I think, 0.1 ml vials. So, so, I'll tell you, he is the teacher of Russian Adam, but I much prefer Pasha's work over Russian Adam's. Like, as a person, both are great. As perfumers, no contest. Pasha sweeps. He washes. He just out of the park, man. So let's do like 2 sprays on this arm, and then when it's time for me to sleep, I'll spray some more on my chest and fall asleep to that. So let's. It's 4, but whatever. It's a very. I mean, cream is the right word, but what I get is an iris-like leather. Like there's definitely leather, but there's also this cosmetic powderiness that is coming from something that is similar in feel to Oris. And it's a DNA that is very apparent when you smell all of the evanescence releases. Sontal Basmati has it, Cedre Iris, of course, has it, Vanille Bourgeois to an extent has it, and Cuir Curcuma has it. Well, Cuir Curcuma is very. There is a bit of leather here, but it's almost an iris leather fragrance more than it is a leather fragrance. You could say it is a bit waxy. I'm not big on Cuir Curcuma. I know the cast, not the cast, the members of Les Odorants like Cuir Curcuma, but I'm not big on Cuir Curcuma. It's just middling. It's too demure. It's too soft, and there's nothing that jumps out at me. There's no je ne sais quoi that makes me think this is incredible. No, it's just this is nice, but it's not good. It's nice. And I do mean nice in a semi-derogatory sense. It is pleasant. Nothing more. Yeah. Indifferent. I'm sorry. It kind of gets put in that. To me, it gets put in the kind of Ganymede zone where it's just like it's mediocre. I feel like Ganymede is mediocre, and this Kikima is mediocre. What is up, boss? How are you doing? Tell us your scent of the day and scent of the night. And yeah, we're kinda being chilling out here. Yeah, we already picked my scent of the night, which is Cuir Curcuma, and it's nothing to write home about. I'm sorry, man. There's really nothing to say about Cuir Curcuma other than it doesn't smell bad. There's not like anything that makes me like gag, and when it's smelling, it's just so meh. Diori. You mean Dorasima? It's by Panadora. I know. I don't know. I really don't really care for Pandora as a brand. That's all. Like, if you enjoy Pandora, man, do it. I'm just not big on Pandora. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Yeesh. Sorry if as seen in the title, I'm a bit off. It's because I drank a little. I'm a little drunk. Hmm. It's because it smells so posh, read etc. At my early perfume genre. See, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like, the thing is, Song Pasha, well, it is incredible. Uriki is, as a brand, it's not boring. It's just too bold. It's not too bold, but it's too abrasive. It's too like Ramsey likes to talk about the sickness. I don't have the sickness. I'm not one of the guys who likes stuff with the sickness. I like my Pleasance. I like my Azzaro Peroms. I like my Heelys. Even for a safe scent, Cuir Curcuma is just boring. I'm sorry, it just is. Like, Azzaro Perom has freshness, which I'm biased towards these kinds of barbershop freshies. Freshies, Healy, king of freshies. I really enjoy his fresh scents. Les Indémodables, even though it is a pleasant scent, that the ambergris kind of keeps you coming back in, and you really just, if you like it, you stick with it. Yeah. Pizza Tower Gamer. Now that's a spicy meatball. How are you doing? Are you? Hello. I really don't know if you're if you're I really don't know if you're a if you're a perfume fan, or you know me from Discord. You should at least identify yourself if you're on Discord, so I know who you are. Cause I we do love our old heads, our fragrance old heads, but sometimes we get some Zoomers here who know me from outside of the perfume community. Ugh. And yeah, those I also do respect. We enjoy people who are here for my personality. He knows me from incredible commentary, Discord. Let's go. If you don't want to say your Discord username, that's fine. Because like no one here other than me and you, bro, use Discord. So like it's whatever. Yeah. Sorry, I you got Pizza Tower theme stuck in my head. Thank you for the compliment, Boz, for still watching me. I don't really know why you're still here, but the fact that you're still here is awesome, and thank you for that. Yeah, Pizza Tower Gamer is a legendary. I mean, legendary. Um, legendary username. Absolutely. Hi guys, Pizza Tower Gamer here. Today we're gonna game some Pizza Tower. Ah, so stupid. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I'm too drunk to stream. I'm gonna keep going for a bit. I think I might end this even a little, a little earlier than the hour that I plan to stream. Oh, um, Have you guys seen the Persile stream? The challenging fragrances top 10 list. Thank you, boss. I do appreciate it. I did not drink at a restaurant. I drank at my house. My parents like to drink, so I drink with them. They drank all the white wine, so I couldn't get some white wine. So what I did drink was some Henny, some Hennessy, Value Select. We do enjoy our Value Selects here as much as we enjoy our extra olds and um our Value selects of something. I don't know, but yes, it's not XO. It's not XO. It's VS. Okay. I drank some VS. I do enjoy my XOs, but VS is just way more available, and sometimes it just goes down your gullet easier than XOs, especially when considering the price. Okay, yeah, the Persele's stream was interesting. I didn't watch it, but I did. I mean, I did. I wasn't there for the stream, but I did watch the video on demand, and I I do agree about Musk Tonka, but I it's just, well, he enjoys it. I don't like it at all. It's so awfully animalic, just stomach churningly so. I mean, it's nowhere near what Sultan Pasha accomplished with Dear Musk's signature accord. That, like, genuinely made me want to throw up. Like, it's just so full and physical that you want to evacuate your stomach contents. But Misk Tonka is, it's runnier. It's not as concrete and physical as Dear Musk's signature accord, but it is so kind of liquid shit. It drips and it's brown and it's awful. It's just bad. Genuinely awful. I don't understand how DJ can come into my DMs and tell me with a straight fucking face, and I if you're fucking listening to this in VOD form, DJ, I want you to fucking know, okay? You saying to me that Musk Tonkan, or fucking Musk Tonkan, however you want to fucking say it, you told me it's a lovely fragrance, but you wouldn't wear it. A lovely fragrance, bro. You are insane. Lovely fragrance, my ass. It's repulsive. It's so... Oh... Just... Ugh. Never again. Never again. Ugh. Just... If you enjoy Musk Tonkin, it's just... I cannot. I cannot. Another perfume that I find challenging is Fahrenheit. There's a certain rubberiness, this asphalt-like kind of, rubberiness that just doesn't sit well in my stomach. Sure, I inhale it, but it sits here in a very kind of just disconcerting way. I don't like smelling Fahrenheit. Uh, for a long time. And of course, the creme de la creme, the pièce de résistance is Solon Pasha's Dear Musk signature accord. If you have not smelled if you have not smelled Solon Pasha's Dear Musk signature accord, you're one of the lucky few. You dodged the Vietnam draft. You got your cancer diagnosed very early on. You are not the father, so on and so forth. It's so naturally animalic and hairy and dirty and shitty. It's just repulsive. And the thing is, he did that with zero natural deer musk, which I respect, okay? It is incredible that he created such a carnal, animalistic, not animalic, animalistic, like it feels like you're the animal. It's so ugh. What's on my to buy list? First I have to buy the Samsara bottle that is apparently in Israel at the moment. But then my buy is going to be a 3 ml of a Solon Pasha. My top 3 Solon Pashas to buy right now are Cuir Lilin, which is a great floral leather. Made me change my whole mind about floral leathers. Chypre Narcisse starts very kind of green floral, but then it dries down to an incredible kind of dark Chypre, kind of dark animalic Chypre. It's incredible. And the third one, if he ever gets it back in stock by the time I decide to buy a bottle, is Hérissoir, because Hérissoir is one of the best turn of the century style iris fragrances I have ever smelled. It's just I've to that point thought that iris was a very gourmand note. This kind of, people say waxy, makeup-y, all these kinds of hooey words that people throw around when they, pull up the word iris from their wazoo. Hérissoir is not that. It's peachy and it's intensely purple. It's genuinely a deep purple flower. And not it's Antaeus purple, or not, it's a purple that you feel in the depths of your mind. It's just awe-inspiring. Like, I know that Jacques Fat has their, L'Iris du Fat, but I feel like I prefer Hérissoir over L'Iris du Fat, mostly because I'm not in the right mindset to spend that kind of money on Jacques Fat, but I am ready to spend that money on Solon Pasha. I genuinely think he is just one of the greatest noses alive today. In maybe just like I honestly think even though he's self-trained, he's up there with people like you know Pierre Bourdon and Jean-Claude Elena in terms of a distinct identity and the kind of gravitas that their fragrances hold. I genuinely think, and a call me a fanboy, a dick rider, whatever you want to say. I'm not getting a sample. I'm not getting Salt Pasha bottles anyway. Say what you want to say, but I'm of the opinion that Salt Pasha is up there with both Bourdon and Elena. No, not exaggerating at all. Konnichiwa, Bobby. And then Skiteki, it's I think that is Chinese. You just typed something in Chinese. Yeah, it's not Japanese. I know that much, you know? You cannot fool me. Anyway, if you really wanted me to speak Japanese, you should have told me. じゃあ、みんな、ちょっと、このライブについて、実はな、なんで何を言うつもりアザロ、プロムのこと、で、実は、今週、ちょっと、今週中、アザロプロムを、センターオーバーザデー、に、するつもりです。はい。はい。よし。はい。じゃあ、つまり、日曜日から、土曜日まで、毎日、アザロプロムを、セントオーバーザデーに、する。そう。つまり、毎日、香水のつけは、アザロプロム。はい。じゃあ、ありがとうございました。Yes, that is all. I am done with my bit, and with that bit, I am tired. Thinking about what to say in Japanese, even though it's broken Japanese, took a lot out of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna thank everyone here for being in the live chat. If you're into liking the stream, like. If you're into giving me money, which I know you aren't, but if you are, there's a pinned comment in the chat, and you can feel free to do whatever you want with it. Expect a very boring fragrance rotation video when the time comes. And I think that about... Oh, yo, it's a fake dream account. What's up? Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. Thank you, Fake Dream User, for coming in to the stream at this time. But either way, I am off, and thank you for your time.